A masterclass of how not to use a dumbbell. So the other day I got an email from Shutterstock contributors which reminded me that I had an account with them which I've had for literally years and never uploaded anything. Originally I made an account because I wanted to make a set of images just for stock websites, but I never did it. So as we're on lockdown and we need something to do, I thought now would be a better time than ever to make some silly stock photography. Like Space Woman with Banana, Old Lady with Inhaler, or Concerned European Man. So enough talk, let's get to it. Setting up the studio took way longer than I expected, so we're now on day number 2, and here is our Bodge Job studio setup. It literally has no right to take as long as it did to set up, because it doesn't look that great. But it should do the trick, though it is a bit of a small setup, so we won't be getting full body shots. We're gonna get from like the waist up, and that's about it. But looking on Shutterstock and other stock photography websites, it seems like most of the photos on there when it comes to portraits aren't full body, they are from the waist up, which also means that I can wear whatever I like on my legs, and you guys won't even know because this angle doesn't even show my legs. I could be wearing the most ridiculous pair of trousers, maybe even a thong. You guys won't even know. You're pointing that camera at my ass, aren't you? Obviously, we're quite limited as to what we can do because we've only got the things that we have in this apartment. And what with being on lockdown, we can't really go out and go and find props and different outfits, so we're just sticking with what we've got. So looking through my wardrobe, I've managed to make 4 different characters. We've got the salaryman, the gamer, the hipster, and the gym guy. There's plenty of these stereotypes already on Shutterstock, so I think we'll fit right in. So as well as doing ideas that we've come up with ourselves, we've also asked the guys on Discord for some suggestions, and as you would expect, they are a tad ridiculous, but we're going to give them a go anyway. We put out announcements when we need help with videos, so if you want to be involved, go ahead and join the Discord server, link in the description. So I think we're going to start off strong with Salaryman. So for Salaryman, we've got a basic white shirt, as you would expect a salaryman to be wearing, and I've also got a tie. Now, I'm not really a tie guy. This is the only one I had laying about, and it's quite ugly, and I really don't like it, but it'll have to do, I think. Oh, this is such a bad shirt. I don't remember the last time I wore this. Oh, you can see my nipples through it. Are you zooming on my nipples? I shouldn't have given you a zoom lens. Not much I can do about the mic, so I'm just gonna have to Photoshop that out later. But apart from that, I think I look fairly businessy. Maybe I look like, you know, university students' first interview kind of businessy. Ignore the shorts. Yeah, that's not gonna win you any job interviews, that's for sure. I searched long-haired businessman on Google. I'm probably not gonna do that. Something more lighthearted would be fine. Inquisitive dude. Ooh, look at him. He's thinking about what business he should be doing. So I think we should start simple. We'll start with like just the poses, being on the phone, stuff like that, and then we'll just get more ridiculous as time goes on. Sound good?
Your Kickstarter's been backed. Nice.
You could have this if you subscribe to my newsletter. I just made $1 billion on the stock market. I just invested in, oh, what's something that's gone downhill? I just invested all my money in Zoom. I mean, a millionaire wouldn't have a Samsung S7. I mean, it's a bit out of date. It's also got some chips in it. But you know, I'm a millionaire. I'm on top of the world, and this is where everything goes downhill. What do you mean Zoom is spyware? All my investments have gone down the drain. I have no money. I now have to get a regular job in a regular office, and I'm miserable. Oh, I don't remember the last time I cleaned this. Which way do you hold a banana? The only salaryman suggestion that we got on the Discord server was overwhelmed salaryman cries on the floor, but we can't point the camera at the floor, but I'll do it standing up. That'll do the trick. I'm gonna take my hair down for this one because I'm quite distressed at this point. I'm overwhelmed, I'm going mad. Maybe I'll undo the top button. Ah, I'm unhinged. I look more like a distressed composer than I look like a distressed businessman. I think it's about time that we retired this businessman. Let's move on to something else. Gym guy. Not a very modern gym guy, more of an 80s gym guy, but a gym guy nonetheless. Just realized I didn't take out my lip piercing. That's not very businessman of me, is it? There we go, that's a little bit more professional. I'm not sure what to do about the ear. I don't know if it's easier to Photoshop out a black hole or like a skinny looking butthole thing in your ear. I don't know what's worse. I think I'm gonna remove it. I think that's gonna be the best bet. Ugh, now my hands smell like ear. That's the worst thing about having a stretched ear. That's why I didn't stretch the other one, because I couldn't deal with 2 stinky ears. Can you imagine? Gotta warm up, time to get the resistance bands, gotta stretch out. A masterclass of how not to use a dumbbell. Kettlebell time. That's the basic gym stuff out of the way. Let's see what the Discord had to say. For suggestions, clueless gym guy chokes on protein powder. I think we can do that. Don't want to stain the carpet because we want to get our deposit back when we leave. I don't think they're going to like it if there's protein splattered into the ground. The protein of choice today is... I'm not sure how this is going to go. I feel like I'm just going to spit it out in one big clump. Ah, is this even showing up on camera?
Barely.
Ah, God, I'm covered in protein. Oh, it tastes awful.
It's in my eyes. It's in my eyes.
I should have done this one last. Next character. Let's clean up. So next up we're going to do gamer, and I really wanted like a cheesy gamer shirt, you know, like the ones that say like gamers rise up, or you may think I have no life, but I actually have many, and then a load of pictures of different video game characters. Surprisingly enough, I don't have one. So I've gone with the next best thing, camouflage. So no one can see me when I'm gaming. And then if I want to add some more cringe, I can add some text in Photoshop or something like that. Luckily with this one, we have loads of props to choose from because we've got a lot of gaming consoles, which we hardly ever play. But now they're finally coming in handy. When doing gamer stock photography, I think it's all about the emotion. It's all about being happy holding your controller or being angry trying to snap it or something like that. So let's start there. And of course, the mark of a truly great gaming stock photo, you need to have the controller off, just to make sure you're making the most tone deaf stock photos out there. I've never come first place in Warzone, but I always win the gulag. I take first-person shooters too seriously. I should probably try and simulate it going through someone's television, but I'm gonna have to like throw it towards you, so it might hit you in the face or break one of the cameras. Ideally, I'd rather it hit your face because it doesn't cost money to repair that because we live in the UK. My girlfriend's just walked into me playing erotic video games. Took away my PC because I spent too much money on Club Penguin. What was that? All right, I think we've done everything for gamer. Next up, we've got hipster. Time to put my hair into a man bun. I tried curling up my mustache, but one side wasn't very cooperative, so I'm just gonna have to add it to the list of things to Photoshop when I get these onto the PC. Hipster time. What do hipsters do? Guess you just look like a hipster. That's a good start. Hipsters love coffee. I mean, it's just an empty cup, but we're gonna roll with it. Pretend it's coffee. I've got to go for the tortured artist kind of look, so I'm just going to look maybe a bit sad with the mandolin. I don't think anyone's ever looked sad with a mandolin. It's not exactly a sad instrument, is it? Discord had quite a few suggestions for the hipster character, including idiotic hipster makes videos, hated hipster collects automatones, and ignorant hipster breaks quarantine to make a video. I feel like there's some swipes at me in there. And mind if I just borrow this? Thank you very much. Hated hipster collects automatones. Lucky for me, I've got plenty. Haha. Still not a collector. Not me. You know that photo that went around years ago of that guy failing to hold a load of limes? I want to try and recreate that, but with automatones. That's the guy right there. Now we just need to try and recreate that, but with these little guys. Shush. Now the only thing left to do is to edit the photos and then throw them up on Shutterstock. And now if you're asking why didn't I just put them onto a website where people can download them for free and do whatever they want with them? For me, when I think of ridiculous stock photography, it's just a strange stock photo with a really garish watermark over the front of it, and I want that. So I want that watermark, and also I might make a little bit of money, you never know. Someone might take my face and put it on an advertisement on Pornhub for a penis pump or something like that. It might be a bit damaging for me in the long run, but for the time being, it sounds funny. I've left a link in the description to the Shutterstock page if you want to check them out. And with that, that's going to be it for another edition of Quick update. You know how I said about 50 million times in this video that I said that I was going to upload these videos to Shutterstock? Well, I didn't. I uploaded them to Alami or Alami or Alamy or however you pronounce it. And the main reason for that is because my old Shutterstock account had some information on there which I didn't want to put out into the public on a YouTube video. So I thought the best thing to do was to delete the old account and make a new one, but then I wanted to upload the photos which I had on the old account to the new account, but I couldn't do that for like another 180 days or something stupid like that. And suffice to say, I did not want to wait that long, so I just went ahead and made an account on a brand new website. Just thought I'd mention that to save any confusion, and also if you're wondering why this video took so long to make, turns out it takes quite a while to edit so many photos, especially when you procrastinate as badly as I do. But hey, better late than never. Unless you really hate this video, then you're probably wishing it just never happened to begin with. Also, as we filmed this video months ago, I've now realized that the outro is now out of date, so I'm just gonna redo it here. Shout out to Pikafoop, Keegan McAdams, Natasha Savage, and Luna on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support. And if you like this video, hit like. If you like all our videos, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can also follow us on our social pages. If you want to support the channel further, check out our link in the description to our Patreon page. And you can also join us on our Discord server. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Jesus, lighting is bad.